Powering through the hottest day in the UK on record, the Queen met virtually today with the US ambassador after trade talks stalled. Maintaining a stiff upper lip, the 96-year-old monarch met with the new US ambassador Jane Hartley from the safety of Windsor Castle during a virtual audience. Her Majesty could be seen in a floral summer dress as Miss Hartley presented her credentials. The meeting comes after the possibility of a trade deal with the US is hampered by controversy surrounding Boris Johnson's Northern Ireland Protocol. The Queen, who is facing ongoing mobility issues and is less than 4 years away from her 100th birthday, has increasingly turned to virtual engagements in recent times during and since the pandemic. However, she was out and about last Friday when she made a rare public appearance away from Windsor Castle to formally open the new £22 million Thames Hospice building in nearby Maidenhead. Today she is not letting the heat stop her from improving the UK's international standing as Brexit Britain seeks a US trade deal. Joe Biden had previously warned the United States would not be open to negotiating a new deal with the UK until he had been reassured that peace in Northern Ireland would be protected. However, recently International Trade Secretary Anne-Marie Trevelyan appeared to suggest Washington is now waiting to see the outcome of the midterm elections before entering talks with the UK. Speaking to LBC, she said, "At the moment, we're in discussion around a number of areas with the White House. The White House doesn't want to formally restart the free trade agreement negotiations at the moment, so we wait for that to move. We think the midterm elections may well be the time when they choose to do that." Meanwhile, the UK is looking to strike about half a dozen bilateral economic pacts with US states by the end of the year, the first of which was reached with Indiana in May. The state already buys $1.4 billion, £1.16 billion, in goods from the UK. Ministers have previously said discussions were being held with about 20 states. Speaking to the House of Lords International Agreements Committee, the International Trade Secretary insisted the deals were a demonstration of what is already a strong and existing relationship. Writing in express.co.uk, Tory leadership candidate Penny Mordaunt said the steps forward made with states such as Indiana make a mockery of digs by leading Democrats threatening to scupper a UK-US trade deal. She wrote, "Our first state-level agreement of this kind is a major milestone for UK-US trade relations, and I'm so excited for UK businesses, who can now start reaping the rewards of closer ties with Indiana. Our state-level strategy is paying off, and this is just the first of many agreements we'll be signing in the future as we look to bolster our £200 billion trading relationship with the US." Chief Trade Negotiation Advisor and Second Permanent Secretary for the Department for International Trade Crawford Falconer said, "We don't think it's unreasonable that over the next year or so, you could be looking at up to half of the US states as being ones that we would say they are in scope to consider."